Hello and welcome to Football Fanatics. I'm your host Vincent, and today we're going over Justin Fields' first NFL game. It's a preseason game, but you can still learn a lot. Make sure you stick around till the end, and I'll let you know what my overall thoughts and stuff. But let's jump right in here to the first play, and you get a play action play. Now it's nice to see coming off the play action, he gets at least 10-ish yards deep, so that linebacker is not able to just come right off the receiver and go right to him. So nice to see that. And then he does do a good job at pulling up and away from that linebacker in order to try and dump it over him. Now, the ball does land high here, and that's one minor, flaw in that game, where he did miss a little bit high. You'd like to see that ball a little bit lower and be able to, hit him right in that face mask so he can turn and run with it. But first throw at least completed. He does get knocked out and I think lose a yard there, but it's a good first throw for him. Nothing too terrible there. So then, the second play here. 3rd down and 18, 10 minutes left. Little bit of a low snap. Good job adjusting to catch that. Now, if you look at that, he looks at his first read, comes off it, looks at his second read. Now, if he's passing up this wide open check down because he says it's 3rd and 18 and I'm trying to make something, it's okay. However, in Ohio State, he has missed those reads before, so I'm not entirely certain. He then rolls out and, eventually does find that check down, so I don't know if that was a case of trying to make something happen and then taking the check down later or what that was, but we have seen him miss those check downs before. So here on 1st and 10, good drop. He has a nice throw to the check down, but D lineman gets up. Nothing you can do there. Nice to see the footwork, and off the tip he does try and go and find the football, make a play. A good thing to see there. So coming here into play number 4. We got motion down there, and he's able to find the slant and release. Now, if you notice, I was complaining about the high ball earlier. This is a good throw because he's leading the receiver away from that corner. It just so happens the corner is able to make a nice diving effort play and able to knock that ball away at the final second. That'll happen sometimes, but good to see the good throw there, trying to help your guy out and make sure that he doesn't get eaten up. So here, good snap, passes up on the first read. Or no, he just throws that first read this time, excuse me. So here, it's 3rd down and 10, so he's just trying to make a play. Now he does try and throw it over the defender. However, you'd like to see him throw it open and back more to allow the receiver to run away from that defender rather than just trying to throw up a jump ball, especially when that corner is underneath your receiver. So you'd like to see a little bit more underneath that ball to allow the receiver to run away, but that's slight details. However, these slight details are what changes from a good quarterback to a great quarterback. Now, play number 6, 1st down and 10, and it just skips right to him. So if you watch this, off the snap, it's on the ground there. Like, that's a busted play. If you're able to go down and get that ball, great, you're able to recover the play. But here, unable to do that, and your running back falls on it for you, nothing you can do as Justin Fields. That center really got to get you the ball higher, at least in the air. Ideally, like, between the waist and numbers. But here, come back, good drop here. He's set. He chooses not. Now, I don't know what this is, the weird back pedal into a throw. Now it's 2nd and 12, right? So here, he chooses to go like against his first read. He doesn't like it. He could throw this check down knowing that he's about to turn around. You know, he might get hit, but then, you know, you give your guy a chance to go make a play. However, he chooses to backfoot that ball and then almost get intercepted. Because you see how he doesn't step into that throw at all, and he just relies on his arm talent to try and get the ball there. You'd like to see him more drive through that throw and use his entire body to get power into that throw rather than just trying to make a little hop here. Because when you do that, he's perfectly square to his target and lost all the power in his entire body except for his arm. And that's why it almost gets intercepted. So you'd like to see a bit better mechanics from him there. Because there was no reason he had to backfoot that ball like that, but he decided to. So here, he's looking at the first read. Now he bails. Now, you got the tight end here, who has come out from a chip and is pretty open. Like, yeah, the guy's breaking through, but if he stays there for that extra half second, he can go and make, you know, a throw, let the tight end try and make a play. Else you got 17 on top, who is also fairly open, but he decides to run it himself. Now, okay, now, you should slide here. Like, I understand you aren't past the marker, but you gotta slide here. Also, if you watch, the good thing here is he hits the back of the drop and then just goes and makes a decision rather than trying to backfoot that ball. But here, I'd like to see a slide because all of a sudden you try and make a play, you lose the football. Now, I don't remember who ended up with possession here, but no matter who got possession, you jeopardize the football. I think it was the Dolphins, but I'm not entirely certain. Good effort trying to get back, but just slide. Like, you don't want to get tied up with a defender there and, like, get an ankle injury, get an arm injury, and a twist up. Just go down, protect the football, you know. Don't try and be a hero. So, here, you get a nice little hook and throw right on the face mask, let him go make a play on first down. One minor thing is you see him getting ready to release this ball right as he's turning. The great ones would have already had the ball in the air, anticipating that turnaround. However, it's the first game. He might not have had enough time to go through and, you know, get comfortable with that timing route. And he does throw it as soon as he pops open. He doesn't wait at all. So, just a little something he can work on. Receiver does a good job getting him some extra yards to produce a 2nd down and 3. Well, here you see that head 1, 2, 3. Now, it's 2nd down and 3. He could throw this ball down here, and you know, it would be an easy throw. That corner's not going to make a play from 6 yards away if you put a power into it and put it right on your guy. You know, I don't know why he passed up that check down. However, let's say he didn't. Now, so, let's say you missed that check down. Okay, here, you could literally go to that other check down on the other side and find him. However, he has a QB spy on, and he will run right at that check down and then do a little toss to him. Now, first of all, that makes the throw just that much harder from not being set to running right at your guy. And secondly, you're bringing the linebacker straight to your running back. Like, I don't know why you run at him there. Like, good footwork, but you want to see him just make a decision there and throw rather than trying to first extend the play and then deciding to throw later. So here, tries this fade, you know, 20 seconds left. Now, if good, decent footwork. Now, if you notice where the ball is here, he put it kind of right between the two guys, and he did this decently consistently. You'd like to see that more up and to the left of that of your receiver to keep it away from that corner, rather than putting it where they both have to fight for it equally. So you want to see a little change in where that ball lands and allow your receiver to go up and get it, rather than trying to let the defensive back into the play by putting it between the two guys. But a throw over their heads just to make sure that you get the ball out on time. Not horrible throw. I've seen worse. You kept it where only a receiver could go up and jump to the height to make a play, so that's the one redeeming quality there. Now he goes on top here. He didn't like that first read. He throws this check down immediately with, and that's what you want to see, especially in the first preseason game. Just kind of keep your guy safe. Because if we go back here, he sees his guy, nice little throw over, let your guy go, get out of bounds, save your timeout. So that was about as perfect of a play you can have with 20 seconds left. Now, 16 seconds left in the half, 3rd and 5. His footwork's fine. Now, he could stop running here. If he just took a step here, he could stop running, find the running back, find 36, either one on a crossing route, and then let them go try and make a play for you. Here, he runs all the way, and then dumps it over where you need to burn that timeout anyway. So, it worked there. However, you're just asking for more inconsistent play when you're constantly throwing on the run like that. So here, have to work the boundary. 8 seconds left, no timeouts. So he takes a good drop back. He passes up the throw past the sticks, throw straight to the sideline. Good quick progression. Leaves 2 seconds left. Allows that field goal to be made. So here, another play action pass. He gets that 10 yards you look for. Well, 1 second. He gets that 10 yards you look for if you go to the back. Because see, right there, he's at 10 yards. And then he comes up a bit. And then he goes and makes a great throw. Keeps the ball low to prevent, exposing your receiver, Riley Ridley. Just a good throw there. Some people might say it's low. I like to keep your receiver down there. Make sure it doesn't go over his head and get intercepted. Make sure he can go down and protect himself. So here on the 14th play, good progression from left to right. He tries to dump it over. And again here, you see how this is landing kind of between the guys? You'd like to see this ball more out here, where you allow your receiver to run away from your receiver or you allow your receiver to run away from the cornerback, and is able to make a play. However, here he throws it in between them, and he has to jump up and catch it and pull it away from the corner. Again, it's a slight thing, but it's something that, it changes the odds in that catch just that much and helps out your guy. So here, play action, good. He gets depth. He finds the check down. Now, he does not realize his check down's covered. Really makes you question whether, how he's finding the check down, but, at least he threw that ball rather than holding on to it forever and trying to make a play yourself. Here, 3rd and 9, pocket collapsing, he decides to run. Because he has to bail there. And then, pull up, dump over the top. Just a good play there in general. Next play here. We got another good play, action play with depth. You know, come up, nothing there, take it, run it, you know. You could throw that check down right there, but he's at the line of scrimmage, not a ton to be gained. Almost rather see you take it himself than allow a ball to be thrown there. First down and goal. Don't do anything crazy. You got 2 more downs to play with. So here on second down, you know, he chooses to go away from that check down. Because you see him, you see the eyes of the quarterback here go off that number 1 read and look at those 2 guys here. Now you could throw that to the running back at that point. He can go make 2-3 yards, make it 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5. Yes, it's 3rd and goal, but 5-6 yards out. Now, if you notice, that left tackle's getting beat, and this is why I say just get the ball out, because the tackle kind of grabs the waist there and pulls him over. I would like to see that called as a hold. It does get called as a hold. Now there the flag is for the illegal contact downfield, but he's lucky that's not a hold penalty, and he's lucky that that's not 3rd or 2nd and long rather than a touchdown. So you'd like to see him throw that check down, especially because it's only 2nd and goal. It's not critical. If you watch the tackle there, you see how he gets that arm wrap and tackles him. I've seen that called as a hold many times. Wouldn't shock me if he gets burned like that a couple times. But good to at least see him there embrace contact. You're right at the goal line. You wanna make sure that you have the ability to punch it in. Good depth, good throw. You know, right on the numbers. You gotta catch that if you're the receiver. You know, one of those unfortunate throws, because if you watch where this throw lands, it's right there, like, it's right in the lap. You gotta pull that one in. There was a slight wobble on the football, but you're an NFL receiver. You gotta be able to catch that. So here, 3rd and 6 now because of the drop. He gets the ball right on target in front of the receiver to allow him to turn and go make a play. Unable to do so, just unfortunate, you know, both the injury and not getting the first down. You'd like to see your receiver be able to go and get that extra 1.5 yards for a first down. There he's unable to do it, but you did give your guy the opportunity and the best chance he had to go make that first down. So here, you know, nothing's there. So you pump fake this ball, get all the D linemen up in the air, then you run out. Now here, just slide. Like, you're past the marker here. You can go down. There's nothing to be gained by going other than a couple extra yards. And that way you protect the football and you protect your health. You know, you want to be a franchise quarterback there. You did get out of bounds, but I'd like to see you slide there. You're in a crowd of traffic here, because pump fake. Now, when he reaches the 40 here, he has guys around him. Go down. Don't think you can get through there and guess wrong. He guessed right there though, so not super mad at him or anything, but you'd like to see that. So good depth here. Good ball. Finds the open receiver. That looks like his 2nd read. Just a good play for him. And, you know, getting the job done there on, I think it was 2nd down. But just a good play there. Allow your guy to go catch a ball and get a touchdown on a wide open busted coverage. Because you get the play fake, you get the depth. You see that head switch from 1 to 2, finds the open receiver, good ball, catchable ball right between the 1 and the 8, and he just trots in. So here, final play of the game for him, 3rd and 4. Now, he just goes right out to that. Now, I'm assuming that's a swing pass, not a check down. And, you know, let's check. He has to get that ball as high as he did. Now, you like to see him get that ball there just a slight bit earlier so your running back can get down and make a play. But it's hard because he's throwing it right as he's looking. And that's one of those anticipation things again. Like, if he throws it right here, you got to trust that your guy will look back. And that way, your guy can, go and make a play rather than get hit. But I don't love that play call. What are we doing throwing the ball short of the sticks on third down? Especially when you're prone to having those minor errors. But anyway, that's all I have for you today. Justin Fields looked pretty darn good. Did lack some anticipation, but threw good balls. Didn't put the ball in too much jeopardy. And made sure that, he allowed his team to get in a position where they could win the game. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you next time.